Hey everybody, it's Andy's free guitar chart video lessons, and welcome to my YouTube subscribers and Facebook group friends. Click the link down below if you found this video and you want to subscribe. Like and subscribe to Andy's free guitar chart videos. We're gonna pick it up from last lesson, and we're about, I don't know, 150, 200 lessons deep in this matter of guitar charts. So this is chart number 278, modal minors in the long patterns, minor triads. Okay, and then we also have to look at 277, caged keys plus fourths and sevenths, upper, lower, and middle C notes, line through staff notes, fretboards. So these are our fretboards: the key of C, the key of G, the key of D, the key of A, the key of E, and then I have the key of B and the key of F. And let's start, because we'll start with 277. I want to talk about the key of B and the key of F. What are these keys? Why do we have B and why do we have F? Because we're looking at primarily, I want to make it easy, we're looking at starting primarily on the low E note. Okay, the low E note. On my guitar, that low E note is here. Well, my low E note is here, but I'm saying my lowest note is actually C, because I'm down C tuned. On your guitar, your lowest note is this E note. Okay, I'm down tuned. Okay, you'll have to excuse me, I just overslept a little bit, and I want to get this lesson done because I've been working to get these charts done and looking good. They may look kind of rogue, they may look kind of comic strip, but they're accurate as I could make them. So in the key of F, if we look at the E, the low E, here's your fret nut. The low E is going to be the 7th in the key of F. So we can use this as a Locrian open scale, an open Locrian scale. Okay, the Locrian in F, it would be, okay, so it would actually be E, which is the 7th, and then G, which is the 2nd of F, and B flat, which is the 4th of F. And if we want to do like a 7th of that, we're going to hit the D, which is the 7th, which is the the 6th of in the Locrian scale. Okay, so we can do that. We put the capo on. I guess we're covering the hard ones first here. Do the capo. Okay, so the scale we're looking at here is the Locrian scale, and notice I've written here, hey, listen, F is also the Lydian root of C, but that's not what we're using the key of F here for. It doesn't, it's not being used as that. Of course. Okay, so we're going to have a long first segment here of 14 minutes. My Bandy Cut editor isn't a seamless editor. It still does a little advertisement, so that's a little ad in the ad kind of thing. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, if I use one of my pro editor, it takes 10 years to edit something, and I don't have that kind of time. I want to teach you this stuff. It's really great. So this list here is basically an open chord region list where how you'd play this, and this is stems from the cage system. C on the open chord, A, G rather on the open chord, okay, and then D on the open chord region, A on the open chord region, E, key of E on the open chord region. Now that I got you sold on the open chord region, let's look at the key of B. Okay, so now we have the key of B for the Lydian fourth. Okay, so it'd be something like okay, I'm just gonna play a B chord that's up here in the A shape. If we didn't have the capo, we could play a C-shaped B. And there is another kind you can do, like, you know, like that G7 kind of thing. All right, but it's not being played as the fifth. So that would work if you wanted to play a G7, you know, without going up for the G if you were on the other tuning. So we'll go up one cage shape here to the A-shaped B. But here's B as the Lydian here. Now A-shaped is 5 root 3. Okay, the fifth of B is 5 root 3, like that. Okay, but being played as a Lydian scale, okay, it's going to be the Lydian scale of the it's going to be the Lydian scale of the E is going to be the Lydian scale of that B. So we're going to play the E scale, but right there is your Lydian fourth. So we go. Okay, and then so this chart is also good for that kind of thing, and also looking at the Locrian and the F. Okay, so we're not playing F as the fourth of C. We're looking at F as the Locrian. If we want to play a Locrian scale, it's going to be something like 7, 2, 4, 6. Okay, and I still haven't really settled in on a good Locrian chord. It'd be open string down there, because we're doing open string, and we hit this fourth here, okay, which is going to be this guy, and then the seventh here. E's going to be the seventh, starting to sound like a Locrian. Okay, so that's the chord. There's 4 of them. So zooming out, let's look at the purpose of this chart. Okay, chart 277 again was upper and lower middle C notes. So let's look at the upper and lower middle C notes. Okay, where would they be? What string shape would they be part of? So here's your staff. Okay, here's the treble clef, bass clef. Over here we have a way low C, and we have an upper C, and then we have middle C up here, and then we have upper C, and then we have way up C. You have to excuse me, I got a little something in my throat. I think it was some Clorox that I used to help clean out my toilet or something when I was changing the birds' water. the little birds we have, the cockatiels. You might hear them in the background. But if you make them happy, they're quiet. So this is what this chart is about. It's not about the 7 keys. It's about where is the line. Okay, here we go. In the key of C. Okay, so here we have root C keyboard, key of C right here. This is the line, you know, for the line, dun, 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 dun. Okay, everything above the line here is the upper clef. Everything below the line here is the lower clef. As you know, the upper clef can go into the lower clef with these little short little ring lines, you know, and then the lower clef can go up into the upper clef. But this is the middle C line. In other words, this is root C, this is root C, this is root C, this is root C, this is root C. And what I've done is I've got it coined as the 7 root 2 divider line, because the E string shape 7 root 2, as you know, in the key of C, E string shape 7 root 2 is up here on the B. B, C, D, 7 root 2. Sounds a little bit like impossible. So that's what that is. Now I want to show you the middle line with all of the 7 keys of cage, we'll call them. And that, you know, so as you know, with the keys of caged, we have the C, the A, the G, the D, and E, and the D. Caged, right? You know, you can move that C up to here and get like, you know, get like a C-shaped C sharp. And if you do them all together, you know, the F would go up to a B flat. So you use those 5 shapes to get, you know, the other keys there. And then the whole thing starts moving up as you go through caged. Okay, so looky here. This is the circle of 60 string shapes. So we start in the C shape C. Okay, and then we just follow caged there. So we go to the C shape C, and then we go to the I don't know, A shape there. It would be the E shaped. F right there would be its 4th, and then the G shaped G. So the 5ths are going counterclockwise, the 4ths are going clockwise, and we do this whole thing in the key of C right there, like this. And if you'll trust me, it goes all the way around. Okay, so we just start playing that. I'm going to take the capo off because I don't remember what direction it's going to go. But if we start C shape C, in a really challenging exercise would be play this in 60 seconds. C shape C, E shaped F, A shaped B flat. Okay, then we got D shaped D flat, then G shaped A flat. Okay, then we go back to C shaped D flat, which we had right here. Okay, and then E shaped G flat. So it's going up. So we have the other, we can use that cage shape, the cage shapes, and we have all of the other E shape, A shape B. Okay, D shape D. We can get all the other keys, okay, is what I'm saying.